Well, that's a good answer. I like that answer. So, in fact, we thought this question. You were slating the question. It was a good question. We learned a lot about you. So, thanks to Ryan McSherry on Facebook. And now I'm going to open it up to you guys. So, if you've got any questions for anyone, everyone, fire away. The lady there in the second row. Oh, I think there's a microphone. Yes, there'll be a microphone that will come along.
Rejected.
Oh gosh.
It's not working.
Really? Oh, it's not working.
Oh, it's not on?
Oh.
Shout it. Well, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'll translate.
Basically, this is for like everyone.
For everyone?
Out of like both the generations, like generation 1 and 2, who would you like want to? Oh, now it's working.
Oh, there you go.
Who would you want to like portray the most? Like
So,
out of like
out of previous generations, who would you like to portray the most?
Do you mean who would you like to be?
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
No, act.
Perform like the part. All right.
Chris, I think, just hands down, has always been my favourite.
Yeah.
Just the most awesome character ever. Got some of the best lines, and Joe Dempsey is just so natural. His style of acting, it's quite subtle, yet still he's so awesome. It's amazing.
I'd like to play Cook. I think Cook got to do the most outrageous stuff on that series. Yeah, he got to basically run riot for two years. So that would always be fun. I always the physical scene's always quite fun. So whether you're driving a car, smashing up stuff, throwing up things, taking copious amounts of drugs and dancing till no, and it's quite Cook was just fun just because he was so extreme. It's always quite fun to do that sort of rough scene.
I wouldn't mind having a go at Michelle, just to explore, because Grace is kind of nice, kind of safe, and just to explore kind of nice. Michelle had sort of a mean streak, so so I wouldn't mind having a go at Michelle, the girl that all the girls want to be. And right now, Grace is just like, oh, Gracie. So I wouldn't mind having a go at that.
I've always kind of wanted to play Cassie, just because I think it would be really interesting and it would be a really big challenge to kind of try and play somebody who had such a kind of unusual personality. I mean, Franky's unusual, but in her heart, she's very much kind of a normal person and wants to kind of fit in and have friends, and generally be normal. Whereas Cassie, I think, was always kind of in her own world, and I thought that would be really interesting to play.
Oh, I don't know, really.
Got to vary it.
Yeah. We'll all have to come up with a new one. I'm thinking Sean.
Sorry.
No. I don't know. Sid. I love Sid.
Yeah, he was great.
He's so funny, and he just he's pretty similar to Alec.
Yeah, I was about to say he's kind of similar. No.
Sid would have been fun. I love his relationship with Tony because it's very different to us. Because whereas we're sort of, because everyone asks us who's the leader, but I think Rich and Ala, they're both sort of there. Whereas the relationship with Sid and Tony was very much like Tony was almost the big brother, coaching him, and I loved that relationship that they had. I thought it was really clever. Whereas, because Tony, even though he looks as if he's got it all sorted, he very much hasn't, and Sid is sort of not getting it right, but at least he's along the same right line. I would have loved to play Sid,
Laya, have you answered already? I think
I have not. Well, it's almost like who's my favourite character. Who's my favourite character? I thought Naomi was great. So much depth to her character, really good. I did really like the thing with Sid and Cassie. Yeah. It's really quite a sweet relationship, really. But I guess I really did like Naomi because, like I said, a lot of depth and strong emotion.
Do you have a favourite character? Who would you like to be?
I really like Chris and Naomi, and they're all so different, and that's what I love so much about Skins, particularly because the way they get different writers to kind of each episode is very different in tone and style, and certainly from that first and second series, I loved what director Adam Smith did. It was brilliant. So lots of them.
Thank you. Good question. Any other question? Lady in the front row. Yeah. Oh, there's a mic. It's coming.
Bring in the mic.
Bring in the mic.
Hello. Okay.
Hello.
Hi. So I just wanted to say real quickly first that I really, really like the season so far. And I've been watching since like the very
From
start.
America.
Yeah, I'm American.
Oh, should she be saying this?
Whereabouts in America?
I'm from Los Angeles. Yeah.
Oh.
LA.
Have you seen the American one and the controversy?
Yeah.
No?
I don't want to talk about that.
No, fine. You don't want to fine.
I love
Fair
this.
enough.
I love this season though. I really, really am enjoying. But yeah. So I have a question for Will about Aloe. How is it? I mean, he's a very unique dresser. So
He is,
far.
yeah.
So how is it like kind of like? Like I know the last episode he was kind of wearing something like leggings.
He does. He wears
So,
flowery
yeah.
leggings, like 3/4 length flowery leggings.
I mean, I love it. I think
good.
a lot of people are like, what's he wearing?
I've heard a lot of bad about like, which is kind of gay because like I mean, at first they showed me all the stuff, and I was thinking right, so leggings and shorts and sort of girls tops but I think that's the point. I think you've really got to look at. I always looked at Aloe as I suppose the more you get to know him, the more you'll understand, because there's actually there's no point to what he wears. He doesn't pick up leggings and think, oh, that looks nice. I think he just grabs clothing to cover himself up. You know what I mean? Like he would wear like a cape. If he woke up in the morning and the only thing there was a cape, he'd probably wear the cape. He doesn't think about fashion at all. He just sticks anything on. And
we all love Aloe.
he doesn't really buy clothes, so he just finds things wherever he goes, you know. So
It's the guy that steals your
he's
coats
not
from
actually
your
an
party.
inventive dresser at all. He's just an idiot.
I think Aloe's the kind of character who would quite happily walk around naked if it was socially
If it was
acceptable.
allowed, yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
I think Aloe's our favourite character, like collectively.
Yeah,
like,
he is.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
out of this
definitely
series,
is.
Aloe is definitely a favourite.
Aloe is.
He's very
Is
funny.
it-
You get a lot of the kind of the funny bits.
Yeah. I get some great lines. Is that good? Is that what? Is that?
No, I wanted to talk
cool.
about it more. No, yeah, it was great.
That's a very good point because he has got a unique style, definitely. Yeah.
Very.
And any other question next to you? Yeah.
Like, you guys obviously got really bad press, like, when you first came out, like, comments. How did you all react to that?
You just have to laugh it off.
Yeah, we thought it was really
I want to
funny.
burn their faces.
Oh,
That's a bit intense.
Skins has gone Primark, apparently. That's what I remember. Skins has gone Primark. Those were our own clothes.
Oh,
Thanks.
yeah, that one cut me deep.
Yeah.
When I look back to when I was really into it and they first changed and the first generation, I was like screwing. And I know what I was thinking, so I completely understand.
Yeah,
like,
they're
it's like,
loyal.
you want to lash out, especially because you become so attached to these characters. Like, so it's completely understandable. And all I hope is that as it goes on, people find new characters to love.
And then
That's all we can ask for.
Then you just have people who are just knobs. And they just enjoy
Or
doing
you
that.
can look at it like that.
So you just have
Two spectrums.
everything you
one
do.
spectrum.
Like if
Opposite
you're
sides.
happy in an interview, you're extremely annoying. If you're like this in an interview, you're boring.
Yeah.
Or if you're very confident, you're an arrogant twat. So
You
so
can't
there's
please
nothing you can
everyone.
do.
Yeah.
I think
There's
it's
nothing you can
I think it's
do.
a credit to Skins though, because obviously every gen gets fans so in love with it that they get so upset. It's like your favorite toy when you're a kid being taken away, isn't
Yeah.
it? Like you don't want change, which is completely fair enough. I can understand why.
It's a unique thing, isn't it? 'Cause imagine if a whole cast of Coronation Street was suddenly
Exactly.
scrapped and a new one came in, people would be,
Yeah,
England
people
wouldn't
like-
exist.
Yeah, there'll be
Should be burning
riots.
down to the ground.
Riots.
The thing we've really got to remember is that loads and loads and loads of people watch Skins, and the majority of those people love it. And there's only a tiny little percentage
Yeah.
of those people who go online and sit there
They
till
do that
4
with
in the morning
everything.
commenting,
It's not
going,
Mo.
"Oh, they look like they've got a special bus. They're all mingers." It's like, actually, why don't you go out and get a life and like actually learn to understand what real people are like? Like, we're not models, we're actors, and there
Just
is a
normal.
difference.
I remember walking into the green room where where everyone kind of hangs
Amanda
out.
was like, ew.
Yeah, I was like,
You're the one writing it, aren't you?
You'd blown up the picture from the sun, and you'd written basically all the
Yeah, all
insults
the
on
things that
it.
they
It's just
said.
like, yeah, I thought that was
You
unbelievable.
did walk in and go, "Can you make me a cup of tea?" One of you. 'Cause
Do you
Was
go
that
online and
real
have a look
laugh?
what people have to say about you? Do you?
oh,
All
that's
the
a bad
time.
choice.
Every-
That's a
like,
bad
literally.
choice.
That's such a
That is a
mistake.
bad choice.
You know the minority of losers who don't have a life. I'm in that minority.
Good. not
Yeah,
good, but
that's-
It's a bad
I-
idea, but you like naturally you sort of take it to heart a little bit. You kind of go, oh well, these people claim to know me. Even if they don't, you still go, they're still saying it about me.
Yeah, but I suppose what I was really impressed by is that you kind of were writing what people have said, and you can kind of.
We're meaner to each other than they are about us. So.
I mean,
With a pinch of salt, I
it's
suppose.
crazy. But I mean, the worst mistake I did make, and my mum makes, is Googling me.
Yeah.
That seems to be a fun thing in my family now, like Googling me, and she goes, "Oh, you should see what people have been writing about you, Jess. It's so mean."
That's
and I'm
nice.
like, "Well, why look at it? Please stop." Like, Jessica's terrible, horrible, like horrible person. What the hell? What was up with her hair in episode 2? Like, what happened? So, but you know, you just have to sort of shrug it off and never Google yourself.
I think my mum's my worst critic, actually. I
Your
remember,
mum?
like, yeah, because like, you know, mothers are meant to be supportive, aren't they?
Yeah.
She picks up like a magazine article or a picture and she goes, "Really, that photo? Jesus Christ, Will. How did they get that one? Why did you let them have that one?" I'm like, "Mum, you know, a little bit of positive would be really..." And she says, "No, honestly, you look horrendous." So I'm like, I can't really win.
My mum did that as well. Yeah.
My mum
Yeah, my
says
mum
I
does
should
that.
talk more in interviews.
You should talk more in interviews.
That's all I'm going to say. Yeah, that's very good. No, actually, that's my friend. Confused.
Oh. Okay. Nice.
Okay.
That was a very good question.
That wasn't funny. The other.
Go, Alex.
It's going well.
You should write.
Any
You should
other?
write the episodes. Honestly.
Get
It
involved.
wouldn't
Right,
go
yeah.
anywhere. It would be one line.
Yeah.
Anyone else?
Anyway.
Oh, you've had one already, but that's fine. Yeah, another one.
Yeah.